Says we're live. Says we got 4 people and 2 likes already. Thank y'all. But we don't have any chat yet. So give it just a minute. We'll find out who's here.
I have that. Here it is.
It says live in 3 minutes.
Live in 2 minutes. We're live now. Hi y'all, how you doing? Here's Geeky and
Can everybody see us? Because I don't. I'm on the tablet and we're not there. Oh, there we go. We're up now. I see us.
Hey, we have a bunch of people in here. There's Mason and Judy Barn and
We got a preacher.
Bird, the co-host of
Geeky.
Preacher.
Grandma so
Mama
happy.
Alyssa Smith.
Travis. We got them. Thank y'all for coming.
Yay! All right.
Got Brent. Brent, I always try to put an N in your name. I'm sorry. Brett. He explained the other day it's because he was named after somebody, Brett Maverick, out of Old Westerwood.
Oh, I figured it was like Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I ain't thought about that. I never seen it movie but one time. Well, how's everybody doing? How's everything going?
See and hear you. That's good. That's always good.
That is good. That's doing pretty good for us, isn't it? Preacher, how's everything in Alabama? Well, Judy, we right down the road from you. She's in Goldenburg.
Oh.
B Bird, I never have. I've never had to. We trim goats. Every once in a while we had to trim a cow. Mule. But I've never had to trim a pig. Yeah, Brent, I can see that. I can see that. That's that can be a problem anytime you. No, Judy, we ain't. We're right down the road.
How often go for?
Yeah, we're about 14 miles from. Hey, there's Jim. Geeky said they're doing good down here, cooled off in the low 80s for a few days. I think it was 55 here this morning. It's unusually cool. Jim, I said, hey, there's Jim.
I thought you said Jake with you went to bed.
No.
Whenever we do call you, you can answer. We don't call you.
I think there's something wrong with here in my brain.
Now, when as far away as Kinston, Judy, I can't really tell you on the live. Not really. That's we're right down the road from it.
Buddy, come here.
They said Brent said it was 42 there this morning.
Bye bye. Yeah, hey. No kisses. Hello.
Everything's going pretty good here. We're just busy.
What you doing in my face?
Dog spit.
Yeah, you tried to kiss me.
Let me catch everyone's comments a little bit. Oh, there's DTV. How you doing?
Northern Mom and Pops.
Yeah, something's going on our end.
We can't ever get the chat to come up. We have to pull up a separate screen for chat.
We're just not tech savvy enough. If it weren't for Geeky, we couldn't even do this stuff. Geeky's my tech guy.
Judy said it's going to be 75 tomorrow and 82 Sunday. Judy, they lie a lot because they said it was not going to rain today, and it did. It rained. It rained.
Rained pretty good too.
Yeah.
What's going on down your way, DTB?
Well, it was,
Hey, there's Matt.
Chris is my father. How many babies you got out there? You've been getting around.
I could be, but I had been about 8. I think.
I don't know. Long Maple's young. He's in his 20s, right?
I thought it was just a little bit over that. That might not be a bad idea, DTB. That might not be a bad idea. We're making sure we're planting everything we can just to be safe. I don't know what's going to happen. And I think there might be some shortages. I'm almost certain of that.
Okay. Josh, I think, got in when I was saying hey to him.
Who got in here? Josh. Hey, Josh. Yeah, I know exactly where that prison's at, Judy. I know exactly where that prison's at.
Sorry, inside joke, but yeah.
You know, I'm sure it is, B-Bird. I'm sure that's possible.
Judy, you would be almost Grantham, right? Wouldn't that be backside of Grantham?
What do they call that place over there? Black Creek or something? Blackjack?
Oh yeah, Blackjack Church Road.
I'm sure they could be, Bird, but I've never heard of it happening. No, I ain't never been a guest there.
No.
I've never been in trouble with it all, neither one of us, really. They've had me down there, had me nervous a few times, but they ain't never.
His ex-wife works there.
We'll catch up on the comments. Yeah, I think that's probably right, Geeky. What did DTB say? Added some of my mix in the ground. That probably helped. Yeah, Travis, that bunch of that stuff's going on.
Giving us a fit too every time. I mean, the last 5 or 6 lives, we didn't get Chad.
If you had a wild boar, you know, a male wild pig around and no sows, it could happen.
What?
You know, B-Bird was worried about a wild pig, feral pig, getting in the pen with its sows. Like busting in the pen with its sows.
Do it.
I mean, yeah, if they were, it could happen, but I don't know that I've ever heard of that. It would be possible, but I've never heard of that.
If they were in season, yeah,
but he's
definitely happened.
I hear telling about him going up there and eating hog feed they push out the ends on there.
A boar
I don't
can
think
do pretty much anything he wants to do if he gets it in his mind. That's the thing.
It says it's 60 degrees right now, preacher. And it's supposed to be 75 tomorrow, then 85, and it's going to be 69 Thursday. Those be down to 48 at night.
I've heard of Brit, but not long. My dad grew up around that. Well, not exactly. He was way on the other side.
Well, you know, preacher, I was looking at that zone stuff. I never had known anything about these growing zones. And me and you are in the same zone. Best I can tell. Me, you, DTB, a lot of us in the same zone. I forgot which one they call it. Hey, there's Babby Song.
Judy, you'll have to email us, and we do a little more personal stuff on email than we do on live, just because.
You had to be careful what you put on YouTube.
Yeah. You don't want to give out too much personal information. Not that we think anything would happen with any of y'all, but you never know when a troll's gonna hit us. So
You don't know who's sitting there watching, not saying nothing. Just hoping to find out your maiden name, the name of your first dog. You know. But you know, I'd hate to know the person that was better off pretending to be, but
oh God, yeah.
they'd have to be some kind of bad.
The collar man, I've heard the last name Britt, but I don't really know any of them.
I worked for Billy Britt for about 15 minutes ago.
Well, she says she used to call William Britt the collar man. He sold ton of collars. You know that?
I think I know where he I think I worked on the tractors for him, but I don't know him. You know. He used to have about 20 acres of ground.
I think I know some Brits in Newton Grove, but not Brent.
Well, I knew Billy Britt. I knew the Britt guy that run the shop in there. He's still alive. Billy Britt on the paving cutting. Billy Britt paving.
Do you hear him still? He's pacing back and forth. Oh, she said her phone won't let her do email or a lot of stuff. He was her son-in-law's father who died a few years ago.
Who was that?
William Britt.
William Britt, Billy Britt, spoke to this.
Well, Billy Britt might be his relative. Could be a junior.
I don't know.
Billy's short for William.
Billy was a very nice person.
Oh.
The boy with the collars is a pretty good old guy.
Oh. Well, I know, like I said, I know some Brits in Newton Grove. That I know for sure. Grant, you would think I'd know more people because my dad grew up there, but we didn't. Yeah, she gets one of those checks she can give me phone.
Okay. Y'all done got the checks we're gonna get, honey.
I think the paper checks were supposed to go out this past week, weren't they? Okay, let's go back. Beaver Creek said, when is y'all state opening back up? We're extended through the 14th right now. We're extended through May 8th, right?
I don't know. I've heard so much. I hate to even talk about that stuff because we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know nothing. Anything I tell you be wrong.
All I know is that we are going to do digital learning through May 29th, and then we have to meet parents individually to give them a summary of how their kid did this year.
They said schools are closed and everybody passed the grade already.
Schools are not closed until the end of the month.
What is it, Jake?
Well, I don't know what they told Jake, but I'm trying to keep my kids still working. Don't stop working because I have to.
I'm right here, y'all. I'm just having to stand up.
You see his knee? His knee's right there. I'm not sure because chat is over part of our screen, so I can't tell.
We don't get the camera when we do them off the couch.
We could do this off the couch if you fix me a little stand, you know, like head level.
I got enough for you fixing me. She break it.
Auctions. We don't go to auctions.
Whatever.
B-Bird wants to know if they had reopened auctions over
there. No, they ain't.
No.
You know, the SJP's office going to the auctions as well.
No, everybody does not pass necessarily. Everybody thinks that they are, but if they no, we're not closed. I teach in Wayne County. We're doing digital learning. The buildings are closed, but we're doing digital learning until May 29th. And then after that, we have to meet with all the parents and do a yearly summary of how they did. So I still have to work until June.
Hey, Patch Evans
16th.
in here. See Patch Evans?
Hey,
I don't
Patch,
even know
how you
if
doing?
I don't even know if we're doing that. Incredibles, we going.
Oh, they're talking about plants.
We were talking about Plant More.
Oh, she said Tim Britt works at, hold on, wait a minute, I missed that. There's a Tim Britt works at prison. And I can't go back up.
I think I've heard Tim Britt.
I can't, there's more to that. But I didn't see it. I
Said Tim Britt was William Britt's son.
Oh. Okay. Planted 2 kinds of corn this year in Mississippi, right? MS Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet G90 and heirloom Phantom. Chris, I was going to ask if it was a mechanic question.
Well, just
He's done forgot.
well, just call me or
Can't remember.
something. You know, I'll talk to you. Ain't no problem. You ain't got to do that up here. You can get it with me later. You remember?
Yeah, seniors are passing under COVID-19. If they got a letter in the middle of the year that they were failing then, some grades are going to do some hard decisions on whether or not but there weren't that many letters at my school that went out mid-year, so most people are probably going. I know I don't have anybody that's going to fail. So we're good. The dog headbutted my glasses the other day. They're sitting crooked. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to sit like it's supposed to, but they're all cockeyed.
What now? I wish I could take that in there and show Jason over there on the couch with the puppies. Kind of cute. The puppy hates so bad. Or says he hates it.
Oh yeah, he hates the puppy, but yet every time I turn around, he's calling, buddy, 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 buddy.
Well, he snuggled up with the puppy. It's kind of cute.
Buddy likes to snuggle. When he gets sleepy at night, he's ready to snuggle.
I never have Patch Evans.
Blue corn. What's blue corn?
Blue corn. Blue. Like Indian corn.
Is it sweet or is it like the kind you give animals?
I've never seen anybody do anything with it but grow it and set it with the bales of hay and pumpkin.
We got a bunch of emails today.
Oh yeah, DTB. They're doing that in a couple places here, but you got to buy a minimum of 20. I've had a bunch of people call me about it. And see, Babbitt Farms planting some popcorn. Oh, they're doing single, so they won't do that here. They're putting everything down here right now. They won't let you have them. Threaten to have you indicted if you got any of them.
What?
Hogs at the hog house.
Oh, well, you got a lot of independent growers that are putting out all these ads all of a sudden, but they're not. They want to sell them 150 at a time.
And we were concerned with it flooding the market, but I don't think it's nothing we got to worry about. We still got people calling every day wanting bigs. B-Bird, I'll give you a question just a second. Catch up on the comment. Blue hoppy corn said he used to grind it in the mill.
I've got a cousin that had her baby.
Hey, there's Lily Homestead.
Not. I've seen pictures of him.
Well, Vivid
That
has
was
said
right before the whole
Yes.
thing hit.
the few people I've talked to, depending on the company, they said they would. They said they'd have you charged, criminally charged if you got any of them, and the farmer they take the contract. That there is some truth to that, preacher. I don't know that this is bad. It's Facebook makes it out to be, but there's some truth that since they can't,
I guess you could butcher your own, but
you
can't
can
take
butcher
'em
your own, but there's nowhere to. The
what
packing
that's
plants
like.
won't take them, so they're having to put them down, and that's going to create a severe meat shortage in a few months. Because if you're not raising any pigs, when they do open the plant back up, there's not going to be
Anything
anything to process. And I think it was B-Bird asked about commercial pig breeds. I don't know. There is one. Like the pigs I raise can't walk on concrete. You put them on concrete all the time, they'll get foot problems. That's a hard thing to say, B-Bird. There's pros and cons to all of them. And all of it depends on your situation, how you gonna raise them, if you're gonna have them inside or outside, if they're on big pasture. I mean, there's just all those pig breeds were developed for a few characteristics. It just depends on what you're doing with. What we're doing with them, Durocks and Tamsworths and Hampshires are the best. Yeah, I think they would call ours heritage breeds, probably.
No, DTV.
I could be a Diddy, probably. I mean, I don't think I actually could be. Well, believe it or not, Judy, cow prices are up. I talked to some people today, and cow prices are up, but cows will keep longer. Like in a feedlot, pigs gonna get too big. He's gonna get out of the marketable size. But cows are kind of they're up right now.
Everybody wants chickens right now. Everybody.
Yes, I see a meat shortage coming. Almost definitely, preacher. I do see that.
It's gonna be. Well, right now it's tight, but whenever they open the plants back up and there's nothing to process.
Well, they're back up, DTB. The boy told me he had some feeder steers this week, yesterday, that brought $1.41 in the 500-pound bracket. And that is, from what they have been bringing here, when they're bringing 70 and 80 cents, that's just wonderful. But no, that's not up. It depends on where your baseline set at for. That's low normal. So, but we've been giving them away for a year and a half. I mean, just pure giving them away. But we're in a bad place to be in the cattle business. We get taken advantage of a whole lot. Well, I had a guy from the I don't know how much we do get from overseas, DTB. We'll talk about that one day, me and you. I'm not sure. I was talking to somebody in the meat packing industry this week, and they were thinking, yeah, we'll talk about it later, DTB. What was you talking about? Somebody said?
She couldn't.
Oh, there was Austin.
Couldn't what?
Jim said he could talk about cows. Well, she's probably won't lie to you, Judy. Cow prices are very regional. I didn't realize that. So, well, yeah, DTB, I will tell you this. Chinese own half of about every meat packing plant, at least half. And if the Chinese don't own it, the Japanese own it. I know that for a fact. And that's something a lot of people don't realize. Oh, I understand, Austin. That ain't no problem at all. What did Jim say? Advertise litter wraps are going today.
That's that we don't find that around here. Well, maybe now.
Yeah, you know, like rabbits. Rabbits is good as that. I've learned talking to y'all and talking to other people that you can't go to things change from one county to the other. Things that work here don't work over there, especially with livestock, like marketing livestock. Now, raising livestock is probably pretty standard, but what you can get for it and stuff might change in 20 miles. Oh, yeah, I know that, preacher. You know,
Yeah, that's
and Butterball's owned by Jermaine. Or not Butterball, but the other port one's owned by Jermaine. Because I worked there when they bought them out. Cooks Road Hill. Well, at least one thing about it, you know, we ain't put a mask on yet, Jim. Yeah, I've known that for years. They've owned them for years. It ain't new.
at least 2, 3.
Longer than that, probably 10. And it's all there if you go in the store.
Really?
Oh yeah, we got these little tape errors on the floor. It's the most ridiculous thing you ever seen. You got to walk in the store and go the right direction, and then turn around, walk all the way around everything to go back out. So y'all cross right at the door. It's pointless. I got to go to the store also. That's where they sell gas at. What have you been finding? I mean, really.
I don't know, but it's nice. Hey, Dorothy's Hobby Farm.
Hey, Dorothy.
Don't go in.
Don't go in. Well, I could probably do that. I could have, wait, charge it too. Yeah. I thought we do that. We got signed tickets. Well, because of our prison in the county beside us, Jim, we've got a lot of it.
Yeah.
Everybody at that prison's got it. Of course, they're saying ain't none of them got sentenced.
No. They've had 3 to die.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, they had one die at the beginning of the week and one died yesterday, I think, and the other one was last week.
Well, I don't know if that's the subject we need to be on.
Anyway,
Big brother is looking. Don't ever forget that. You know.
Bieber retracted his message. I didn't get to see what it was before he retracted it. Yeah, I had to run to Goldsboro to the doctor today, and the doctor's office made me put on a mask and as soon as I left, because I think it's so stupid when you see people riding down the road with masks on. I took my mask off.
You don't know, you might suck it air conditioner in.
Well, I had to have it on when the doctor came out. But then she made me take it off. So she looked at my throat. I had sore throat. Ear infection, sore throat. Yeah. Also said that he went to pick up a mobile part and thought he was in a movie. Crazy how things have been taped off.
Yeah, I don't. All they take for them, the devil's good at getting back up. That's all they take.
Bieber said that Tyson's food said there's a food shortage.
Well, I mean, if you just use a little bit of common sense, you know, if the packing plant's closed, that you can't process livestock.
Yeah.
Livestock has a terminal weight to be processed, so especially pigs and chickens.
Yeah, Lawson, who are they afraid that it's going to be in their car with them? They're going to get contaminated by. I mean, they're in their car by
I
themselves.
told you suck it in air conditioning then. It's airborne.
You put on the rotate thing so they don't suck it in there.
Recirculate. Yeah, recirculate. Now, who have you been fighting? What's wrong, brother? Why have you been fighting? Did they call you ugly name? Did it say something about me? What happened?
He said it was a girl, Dad. It's always a girl. Talking about the dog. Dog's got all kinds of
Cuts and bites all over.
bad sores on his back where he's been fighting with somebody. Apparently his girlfriend had a boyfriend. Or they both wanted to be boyfriend. I'm not quite sure how that went.
But she told you should, right? Y'all realize I'm buzzing around over here, can't sit down.
Gotta have the corn, preacher. Corn's got to grow. Then we process it. Make it some corn.
Catching up on Tommy. Well, you know, I'll be honest with you. I don't go nowhere but the feed mill, the John Deere place, the Master Person place, parts store.
Parts.
And I only do that when I can't send her.
She does have to work from home. That means she has to actually be here to work.
Well, preacher, I think you need to do as much as you can anyway.
One thing I did find is that Easter candy is like 75% off.
You ran over me with the truck didn't work, so she's trying to give me a diabetic heart.
Hush! You know I did not mean to run over you. Stop. He's a bad bro. Yep, the mill, parts store, and the gas station. That's about it.
I didn't have to worry about starting social distance.
There's Wanda.
Wanda, where's
Thank
Wanda?
you.
I ain't got Wanda yet.
Yeah, she said my hair looks good. I want Easter egg. It's got caramel in the middle. It's like a Rolo, I think. Yep, caramel. It's right there. In case y'all are wondering. You don't want to sit down.
I can't sit down. It hurts. My hip goes to hurt. My leg goes to hurt. Oh, tell me about my phone.
That's pretty good. Here, Jim. I'm virtually sending you a Easter egg with caramel on it. And he said, never put that back candy on the table. And yes, he put it there, not me. Wanda, we need to get together. When are you off? Chris, what day was it? Monday?
I don't know.
I think it was Monday. Was servicing a lawnmower Monday and Wednesdays. You need to come see us on Monday or Wednesday. And somehow or another,
I was more talking about the little home here
hmm,
when I pulled that piece of bone out of it.
oh no. Well, they need the whole story to get to that part. So Chris and Jake were working on a lawnmower, and Jake went to lift the seat, and somehow Chris's hand got behind and got caught, and something went through his thumb right there in the joint and came out on this side. Get bad. And Chris's thumb was all jacked up. So, but you had it wrapped up last week, right? They saw that. Okay. I'm pretty sure that he showed you in the video or last week. And so he kept it bandaged up, and it had the cut on this side and the cut on this side. Well, not for last, the cut on this side had a bump in it. And so he went to digging in it with his knife, of course, dirty knife. Like your thumbs will get affected because it's dirty knife. But he pulled out a little tiny flake of bone. And it's been feeling better, and he's been able to use it since then. So, yes, he broke his thumb, chipped off a piece of bone, but at least he's got.
It was in his joint where I couldn't move it.
Yeah, the piece of bone was in the joint, I guess. But he's all. He's all better now.
We don't go.
Did y'all see it last week where he had it bandaged up with electrical tape around it? He had gauze on it and then electrical tape on top of it.
We always go on top of it.
Dorothy told a joke.
I said, I read it. Did you read it?
Mm-hmm. Give me a minute.
No. Cutting y'all.
Really? R17, how you doing?
I'm gonna try to sit down for a few minutes.
Yeah, it was not. And he was not happy at all. Every time he touched it was something.
Oh yeah, all you do is touch it or try to use it or bend it. That piece of bone
you threw at me, Dad.
You picked it up, I thought.
No, I did not pick it up.
Hey, R17. We're doing all right. I'm still not 100% from getting run over. You know the truth about it. Legs still don't work right.
They didn't work right.
They work better than they do now. At least I can bend them and cool
Did we
stuff
tell
like that.
Babbitt Storm? Hey,
I hope we did.
hey, Babbitt Storm. I'm sorry if you slipped in. We missed you.
No, I remember speaking to it.
I'm sorry. I get on tangents and don't even read the comments for 2 minutes.
Well, I try to acknowledge everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the truth of it. Jake's
Why is
not.
he screaming? Yeah.
I try not to go. If I can help it, you don't know that. I don't like that.
Seriously.
Yeah, we got a storm the other day. We got a storm today.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't supposed to rain.
We've been getting
No percent rain.
it rain just enough to screw everything up today. It was what night was it? It rained. It might have been Wednesday night.
Yeah, I think it was Wednesday.
We got like 2 inches. Got a lot of wind.
It was like storm.
Then the wind was blowing this morning. It was probably Wednesday night here at Austin. It's 2 inches toward the rain goes. Got to get everything good and wet. Also, they don't get more than a few inches each year. We've got 5 or 6 inches in one day. You know, Austin, I'll be honest with you. This old sand we got up, we planted okra today down at the garden in the Blackman. It's not doing like it was last year. You know, last year it would stay underwater and having to ditch it right steady,
All right, I'll let you in, look for you.
replant stuff. I mean, just about pushing the rope up the hill. And this year it's just normal. It's too wet to plow half of it down there now, and it needs plowing bad. But either side of it, like I said, we were planting open. What few acres seed I had. Well, you know, Austin, that might have been part of what helped us. The wind's been up.
You did not.
It ain't hear you, right?
No.
You know, it ain't hear you, right? Getting on you. B-Bird, I ain't seen. We're in tick country, but I ain't seen my first tick yet.
Don't say that, because tomorrow you'll be eat up with them.
We saw our first water moccasin.
Yes, and I freaked out, froze up, because I don't have the fight or flight when it comes to snakes.
And I was sitting there telling her, if you want to live, come with me, and she froze.
I am phobic, scared of snakes, and yes, I froze. I freaked out.
Usually in Austin, where I have to work out in the field and this, I mean, I have to work in the edge of the actual field. And Dorothy said, okay, one last one. Why do melons have weddings? Because they can't vote. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't like it when they get on the youngins, Austin, because they ain't got sense enough to look, make sure to get them. You know, ticks like to go to inaccessible places. That was pretty good, though. I don't like ticks. I don't like ticks. And I ain't super crazy about snakes. Hey, we got Bonnie. I can't never pronounce the last part there. Siefert. How do we say that? Sorry, Bonnie. You think with as bad as our last name is, we'd be good with them, but we ain't.
Well, ours is not said correctly.
Yeah, we don't even say ours, right?
It's Peltier instead of Pelletier, but it's been Americanized.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've always figured I was going to get Lyme disease or something, but I ain't got it yet. But I tend to wear long pants and long sleeves, and that's one of the reasons why. Most time if I find a tick on me, he ain't bit me yet. I've heard that, Billy. I've heard that you could get some kind of disease from a tick bite that make you not be able to eat meat. I don't remember what the disease. What disease was it? It wasn't Lyme disease, was it?
Yeah, I don't think it's Lyme disease.
Yeah, I don't know anybody that's got it. I know some people that have Lyme disease, but I don't know anybody that's got the one where they can't eat meat. But I've heard that, like on National Geographic or something.
Oh, you do?
Well, I watch National Geographic on YouTube. You know, we can't watch anything that's not education. That's the rule. Darn, ain't no sneak out there once in a while trying to watch something about vampires.
I'm a sci-fi geek. I'm sorry.
Livy, you know how many times I can't say what I'm trying to say in the chat because I don't know how to spell what I'm trying to say. Good night, Ross.
He's going already?
There's something you get from a tick bite, Judy, that'll make you allergic to meat. You can't eat meat. I've heard about it, but I can't remember what.
Hilton hotels. I thought they're definitely not supposed to call after 9 o'clock.
Well, it might not be 9 o'clock where they're at. Y'all have much trouble with that with the telemarketers calling, trying to see to extend your warranty on your vehicle.
And Hilton hotels has gotten bad all of a sudden.
Well, they ain't done the research. I don't know. We ain't gonna stay in a hotel. You ain't got to do much checking to find that out. Hey, there's Gordon, all the way from Ireland.
Gordon don't ever sleep. There's no way that he ever sleeps.
Oh, not the new one, B-Bird, but the CWD was bad enough. And there's some disease that the cows can get. It's like a cow STD from the deer urine that's caused the problem. I have done that, Lily. Most of the time I'm too busy. Gordon says they're still in lockdown.
Yeah.
Well, Geeky, that's the problem. I get calls from customers. Hey, there's Jeremy Comfort. Hey, Jeremy. I get calls from customers all day. And we're right here on the county line, so we get calls from 3 different area codes. Right on the line with the area code. There's 2 common ones, and then there's another couple that where people have their phone service through some other town. And yeah, it makes them allergic to meat. They can't eat meat. Google it. You'll have to Google it because I don't know enough about it. Like I said, I ain't no expert on it, but I have heard of it. If I could eat meat, they'll get sick. Hey, there's Carl. Just get time to get up. Talk to Carl.
Can't stay long, but wanted to say hey. Professor, what have you been up to lately? There is some kind of meat allergy.
It's a thing, but I don't know.
Well, and also there's more and more people are becoming allergic to pork. Don't know why. It's off. Thank you, B-Bird.
If that happened, we saw.
I read it first.
What happened to Chris and him? They got allergic to pork, probably.
You said you didn't want it. I was going to bring you one.
That piece of gave me heartburn. I thought it was not heavy.
Yeah.
That's something I can do without eating ever again. You know?
I don't like pizza. I'm not big on pizza and Jake. There's a fit to get pizza every Friday night. So
He don't really throw a fit, but he looks
Well,
like it.
he pouts if he doesn't.
Well, he's got a question.
So
Just like I gotta have a piece of delicious fried flour every Friday.
this is my dinner. Yogurt. Because I just don't like pizza. I had one piece and that was more than plenty.
You know many adults that like pizza.
Yeah. Sorry. That was rude. Okay. Red meat, and they can eat white meat.
What?
I guess Lily was talking about their allergy. What needs to be done if pigs get a bit of sunburn behind their ears?
It won't really hurt them. You put some Vaseline or something on it. Get them out of the sun, give them some shade.
New
Give
York,
them a mud hole.
New York pizza. Need to try New York pizza.
We got some what was supposed to be New York pizza the other night, and I hope it won't what it really like. Let me catch up on the comments right here.
Carlton, is New York pizza really greasy? Lots and lots of grease.
Yeah, zinc oxide maybe called. It ain't gonna really hurt them, Jeremy.
What about Vaseline? Just put some salt.
Coconut oil, probably work, Vaseline work. Just something to make it a little more comfortable for them. Get them some mud to lay in. What was Gordon saying? 5 kilometers for social exercise. 3 times daily by police. Oh yeah, we had that. We got that mess too. Gordon. We got to have a letter on your truck. That's what it saved. It ain't nobody forcing.
They are in a big town. Right.
I'm with Judy on that. You think they get to recognize you by now?
They gotta have something to do, I guess. Not enough people out.
Was it Brooklyn we ate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was Brooklyn pizza we ate. Then everybody talked about how good it was.
It's so crazy.
I could feel my arteries clogging up when I was eating. Oh, she ain't talking about in Brooklyn, Carlton. She's talking about the place here that calls itself Brooklyn.
They say they're from Brooklyn, but they ain't talking Brooklyn. Anyway, they make really good subs, but their pizza's so greasy. It's really greasy.
Yeah, just smear something on it. Aloe, zinc oxide, Vaseline, something. It'll heal up, Jeremy. It ain't a big deal. That's one of the reasons we don't like white pigs. They sunburn bad, and all of them will sunburn behind their ears or their stomachs. If they go to sleep on their side in the sun, their stomach will burn. But it ain't no hair.
Copycat.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Gordon. We ain't got nothing like that here, honestly. Not in our neighborhood. What's it doing in New York, Carlton?
No wonder it's so locked down there. New York, that's it. I've heard.
Spot the grease off of it. That's what everybody does with it. Try to mop that grease off it. Well, I'm glad to help, Jeremy. But yeah, you need that feeder on something.
Yeah, Bag Balm is really good stuff.
Travis said their Sam's has pretty good pizza. Yeah, that's where that pizza come from, Judy. Babbitt says it's not bad in Western New York. That is exactly where that pizza came from, Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And I should never eat it again, I swear. Just, If you have to drive far enough, you can't walk in either.
Well, driving always heals my back too. Driving is the worst thing for me.
Oh.
Or just sitting in a car seat.
Let me get tablets. I'll keep it for comments as you ain't working.
I'm keeping up. They're talking about the robot pizza anymore because of the grease. People can't.
B-Bird, I ain't never put it no further than one row over. Yeah, Gordon, our biggest trouble here is going to be financial and food shortages, I think.
Yeah.
We haven't lost that many. We just don't have that many people sick.
I mean, there's people that are sick. Don't get me wrong, but on average, there's more people out of work to flatten the curve than there is people sick.
Well, if it weren't for that prison down the road from us, I don't think they'd be that many. Most of the cases here at the prison are one nursing home. Ain't that right?
I've got 100 cases outside of prison.
Yeah, but they all come from prison.
No. Preacher wants to know if you sell hog meat.
I said, what?
Hog meat.
Hog meat?
Yeah.
Well, no, preacher, I can't do that. That would be illegal. You hear that? No, preacher, I can't do that. That would be against the rules and the regulations of the state we live in.
Come do this. I guess what he's doing to my dog. All right. Yeah. We are not crazy about fast food either. Prophet says mix squash and beans, with corn for better results.
The Trinity, the squash, the bean, and the corn plant all in the same man. We've done that a few times. We used to do that for decorative stuff. It actually does work. But if you bury the fish under, like they say, the cans dig fish up, you mess all you mess up. Possible.
Are you talking about like the Indian?
Yeah.
The Native Americans, excuse me. That was not politically correct. First thing came to mind.
I forgive you. All you didn't say God in you, not we. Wow. Reckon John Kelper doesn't make stuff up.
Watch it. They can hear you too. The Three Sisters. Yep, I've heard that before.
Yeah, the Three Sisters. That's right.
I totally got lost in the comment now.
Well, that's a good deal, Jerry. What are everybody talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. I can back up a little bit.
I can't go up and down on mine. Huh, Jim, we can't get through the snow. Sorry.
What?
He said, property's cheap here. All of y'all move up.
Not the main, Jim. I love you to death. Wish I lived next door to you, but not in Maine.
I don't like snow that well.
Like Belize or.
You definitely don't like snow like, in May. No.
Well, preacher, I know where you get some. I know a fella. And it can actually be shipped to Georgia or Alabama, believe it or not.
No. Most North Carolina people don't like snow, Lily. It's not, it's pretty when it comes, and okay, leave it alone. Don't walk on my snow. I want it to be pretty as long as it'll be here for the whole 6 hours. And then we don't have any more snow. And we only get snow like every third year or something like that. So we don't have to worry about snow much.
Yeah, Judy, Little Caesars is what we got tonight. Jake.
Yeah, it's Friday night. Gotta have some Little Caesars.
And this nasty pizza we got here already.
On Christmas cards. Yep, I agree with you, Gigi, on Christmas cards.
I don't even like them old glass balls you shake and you go to the store.
Nope. Snowballs. Yep, the $5 pizza. Carlton's got to go.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, Carlton. Have a good weekend. Yeah, I not a big fan.
Is Carlton still up there?
Carlton, are you still up there? Give us a peep if you are. Chris wants to know. He wants to say something.
Never mind. I was gonna show him something.
Mimsy ain't up here. You get a kick out of that. There he is. There he is. He's there. He's still there.
Carlton, Geeky, what do y'all think Mimsy would think about me being sponsored by Little Debbie?
Where's the hat? Show him the hat.
That's a tentative deal. It ain't worked out yet.
Yep, we're waiting for the paperwork, but they're talking about,
Not possibly sponsored.
a real sponsor. They gave us the hat.
They're wearing the videos.
It's a big old hat.
It's for me.
What do you think about it? Little Debbie being one of our sponsors.
What would Mimsy think?
What would Mimsy think about it? Speak, my friend. I am here. They said nice. They said take sponsors if you can.
Oh, who said that?
And sponsor.
Well, we got to, Carlton.
I don't know. She don't like that husband.
Yeah, she did a bunch of anti-Little Debbie stuff.
Yeah, her husband had a thing with his baby.
It might would be, Jeremy, wouldn't it? Though? Fat kid, fat
Country
kid.
rocks.
I tell you what, it'll put some weight on a pig. It will do that. But I don't know if they really figured out that's what we were doing. We was feeding to the pigs. They might not want sponsors to know.
That's not good.
Yeah, but think about the implications of that.
Just when you give them the woman.
Little Debbie cakes makes a difference. Top your pig out 4 months or less. May 20 here. What's happening May? What's going on May 20?
I think that's when they're opening back up. Honestly, I missed where the dates are coming from.
April 15th.
I thought ours was April 8th.
I thought it was May 8th.
May
Oh, don't start me to
8th. I don't know what the dates are for.
Yeah, you need to remind me of it. Well, I'll try to remember it. Oh, Frost Day. Well, we have 8 Frost down here, Lily.
He's going to be a guest on the Paranormal Portal tomorrow night.
Yeah, I already knew that, but I'd already forgot it. I hate to admit that.
What's the Paranormal Portal?
I'll find out tomorrow.
Well, you got to find. You got to know what it is to find it.
Is there going to be a link on your channel to that call?
Oh, last Frost Day. Oh, everybody's telling us now. Important dates of the last Frost Day.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll work, Jeremy. We control our pigs with honey bun like mind control. Video about. All right, that's what I need to know, Carl.
Okay, but I still don't know what it is. What is paranormal?
I don't know either.
I'm asking him.
Well, I told you we found out tomorrow night. Patience. What patience?
Oh, yeah. That is true, Judy. They are making big bucks because if you can't keep them on the shelves, they're gone.
We don't eat it. Yeah. Yes, B-Bird. You can feed sweet potatoes to pigs. You need to be careful feeding them to cows. If you get white mold on them, and it'll kill them. Just a little bit of it to kill a cow. Up there's the link. Oh, y'all check that link out.
Compost pile. That's nice.
Bus loader retired. Weekly to Northwest Ireland. the things are normal. That ain't happening now, is it, Gordon? I've been told a whole lot, B. Bird, that you're not supposed to feed white potatoes to pigs. That when the skin starts, that green stuff that gets under, when the skin starts turning green, that can be toxic to them. And we fed them cooked potatoes and might feed them a few potatoes every once, white potatoes. We try not to overfeed them white potatoes because I've always heard that. We had a late frost here, Judy. I don't know when it, good night, Carl. That's right, Jerry.
Portal is a paranormal internet radio show that features all things paranormal. Well, we're gonna have to listen to that to see what paranormal stuff that is. Wheat Swamp Buddy.
Well, that sounds very low.
Yeah.
You wouldn't mind giving us a hint? You might be somebody I know.
It's S or J.
Possibly. Give us some initials. EMG. Oh, I know who it is. If you think about it, you will.
Yep. As soon as it clicks.
Yeah, my
When are you gonna
interview.
bring that baby back to see his pigs? They're still kind of cute.
Yeah, my sky interview running over.
He'll be all right. He's much better than he was. He was more worried about his thumb for a few days there. Jeremy said that Little Debbie's is American, is Waffle House, NASCAR, apple pie. So
Yeah, I read that. That's true.
Yep. Wheat Swamp Buddy. I like that. Gordon said that all that stopped, but hopefully them folks will return when the hidden devil is dead.
What?
Gordon come out. They
Oh,
need
yeah,
they need the tourists back.
Yeah, then it does hurt. It's very uncomfortable. Super duper. It's hard to forget about it when you're constantly praying.
Gee, there's nothing like a glazed donut. Nothing in the world like glazed donut.
I'm a Krispy Kreme man myself, too.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme is my kryptonite. I'm serious. But Chris's kryptonite actually is a chocolate chip cookie. He would probably pick a chocolate chip cookie over a donut.
Well, I got to watch my sugar intake. But I have none. I'll still do it. Thanks, too.
Haggis.
Oh, what's that with that?
Why in Georgia?
I forgot to.
She said that she knows it hurts. She's just picking.
Wow, I didn't take offense at it. It's aggravating me.
They asked if Gordon eats haggis.
Gordon eats haggis.
No, he asked if Gordon eats haggis.
That's got the wrong country there.
That's not.
Gordon's in Ireland.
Yeah, haggis is Scotland, right?
That's right. They might eat haggis in Ireland. I don't know.
No.
I think, Gordon, everybody, I think the financial repercussions for all this stuff that's going on
It's gonna slam everybody.
is going to be bad. I'm more worried about that than I am getting everything. That's all I'm gonna say about it. I think it's gonna be tough.
Bye,
Good night,
Babbitt.
Babbitt.
Good night. Have a good
I
weekend.
believe we probably gonna get off here a little early tonight ourselves. We're gonna try to run till 11 o'clock. But
He says that he always runs over.
well, I really don't do it. My left leg's numb right now as soon as I sit down. You can scroll up down to the comments too. I don't know how you do it.
It took so much to get where it's at. I don't want to have to scoot over because I have to pull it over to be able to scroll up and down. And it, keeps blowing up and getting rid of it.
Well, if I missed anything, any questions, especially if you want to put them back up by that
Jim's
night.
going to bed.
Good night, Jim.
Good night, Jim. Have a good weekend.
Oh, we're glad to have you, Jim. I'll worry about that too, Jeremy. I'll worry about that too. Good night, Brett. I said it right that time.
You sure did. Proud of you.
Is it Brett or Sydney? Which or both of you? Who are we talking to right now? We never did figure that out. Well, you just look for confirmation.
Why did you retract it?
And why'd you retract that one? Hey, there's Donnie Hayes. No, I don't, Judy. I don't know anybody now that's really raising any rabbits.
That 2-story big colonial house that's right by the school, like catty corner of the school. They used to raise rabbits.
Jeremy, we take them and have them processed. But from what I understand, they don't charge. It's not as expensive here as it is in some places. It's about $1 a pound here, and we can get them done. They're shrink wrapped. Oh, there it is.
He rewrote it.
You just look for confirmation. Just make sure she's a solid hog. And most time you're picking them out as a gilt, a young gilt, and you count nipples and stuff like that. You want to have about 14 and maybe 16 and just.
Oh my!
What
Lily
happened?
broke her back where her tailbone causes her to have hip problems and sciatica is horrible.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Lily.
And do something stupid before the back.
Well, she's got back trouble too.
I have
Something.
I have degenerative disc disease that we just did X-rays about 6 months ago, and my back is eat up.
Yeah, preacher, Judy's right down the road from us. Preacher, we try not to tell people exactly where we're at now. Since people threatening to kill us for the month and everything. And we didn't know a whole lot about YouTube etiquette. There's some things you didn't do and didn't tell. And but we're real close to Judy. Next town over. She just keeps forgetting there's a town between the one she keeps talking about and the one she's in.
Actually, she lives on the opposite side of the area my dad grew up in. So I know a lot of that area. Not people, but the area.
I used to work over there.
Yes. We have what they call calabash style. That's what they have at the beach here. It's a North Carolina thing. I don't know if everybody does it.
What?
And he said, "How's the seafood in y'all's area?" We do the calabash style here.
Well, we live right down the road from the restaurant. Everybody from the beach goes to eat at.
Yeah.
Never figure that out.
And it's mostly
Old people and their parents.
well, no. It's a really good restaurant. It's It's nothing too fancy or anything, but it's really good.
Oh, you don't mind
Seafood
everything tasting the same.
What are you doing?
Shut your eyes on if you been a French fry, shrimp, or a pan strip.
I think they use the same grease for everything.
We're 36, by the way.
And it's like 3 miles from the house, so they're quite good and kind of.
Gotta be smart in the living, baby.
No, not well. Every once in a while, I swear there's a gator in the river or a pond somewhere.
We
But we don't.
have
Not really.
well, it depends on where you at.
Well, he
We
can tell
ain't
you
got
about the
'em.
alligators.
We ain't got them like everywhere, but we do have 'em. You got to go one county over though to really see them. Yeah.
Gordon said that we have rain last few days. Jet stream has dropped back down south. Chilly northwest wind and 9 to 11 Celsius during the day. 1 to 4 Celsius at night. That's cold. But 0 is freezing. That's cold.
That's probably a good way to put it. Well, I ain't gonna say those. We're the extreme northern range, preacher. Yeah, the battleship. We're a little further up the river towards us too, Lily, but not common.
Ha! We feed our race to gators down here.
We don't have any tourists, Keith. I don't think I've ever seen a tourist. Not here. You might see one at the beach. There ain't nothing to see here except the battleship. The CSS News or whatever it is. We got that. That's all we got. And a battlefield or two. Not the battleship Lily's talking about. That's the USS Williamston or something. That's down the country.
I forgot what it is. It's not. I don't think it's Williamston. Is it?
Yeah, Judy, it is. I know them folks, but they're gonna be under new owners.
Yeah, Wilbur does it. None of them.
You know,
Wilbur Shirley.
Judy, you don't know exactly where this is at. Country View Western Store is one of our sponsors.
The big what?
That's a word I don't know.
Mm,
I ain't never even seen that word on my word of the day calendar.
Neither did I. A giant peach. It
I
looks
think
like a
that
big.
I think that was a misprint.
Honey.
yeah.
Okay.
Eh,
Yeah, that didn't come out that way.
well, funny story. You know, you mentioned that. Yeah, thanks.
What?
Nothing. I was gonna talk about the night we met.
Really? Where are you going now?
Out here. I'll be right back.
You won't stay still. The Georgia Peach. Is that what it's supposed to be? It's like the interstate. It's like a big butt. Got a line down the middle of it. Bye, Jeremy. Have a good weekend. Good night,
Have a good night.
Jeremy. His kids
Good
want to
night,
play a
Jeremy.
board game.
What?
His kids want to play a board game.
Oh, well, that's
I'm trying to teach Jake how to play cards.
I'm trying to teach him how to work. Good night, though, Jerry.
Oh yeah, alligator turtles.
I've caught a couple of them over the years. I don't think they're super common.
They
I caught one time with a 55-gallon drum.
They will.
Yeah, alligator
eat
snapper.
snapper. I've seen quite a few of them.
I used to catch and sell snapping turtles. People around here used to eat them.
And I used to save them. If I saw a turtle in the road, didn't matter how big it was, I was gonna stop and get him out of the road.
Yeah, me too. That's because he brought $10.
I said, "You get my number." And you say you need to go sell them to somebody to eat.
I don't know if we have alligators or not, Preacher. I heard we have, but what I've seen pictures of on
Yeah.
the snapper turtles
Yeah,
can, those
snapper
big
turtles.
ones.
They get pretty big.
It'd be shame
And
on
the
your hide if he
claws
got bit you.
I'm not exaggerating. The claws on them, because they dig, are like that long.
Well, I will tell you this. I had somebody tell me when they dressed one that they found they ate a bunch of them. You know, they said when they dressed them, they found arrowheads, stone arrowheads in them, and had found musket balls, round rifle balls.
Hey, DTB.
Hey, DTB. And they show you the stuff. Everyone's look at what I got out of that turtle. You know, and it'd be a musket ball. So apparently they lived a long time. Kind of make you feel bad about it. Of course, they're protected now. You can't do that anymore. You can't even shoot a snake now.
Nope.
They must be ancient, Preacher. Because I can't. You matter how many hundreds of years ago they were using stone arrowheads. So,
Well, but they big too. They got to be pretty big.
yeah, these were huge. I mean, these were giants.
Where's Eli this week?
I don't know. Eli's got a spotty internet service now. He's moved to his homestead.
Oh.
He sent me an email talking about that. Yeah, you can't shoot a snake in North Carolina. It's against the law. It's against the law to run over one on purpose. It's against the law to kill one with a.
Reap what you sow. Do they clean the turtle this week?
Yeah, we call them jacks, Preacher, but we have those. Not really, B-Bird. That salt and vinegar stuff they talk about don't by halfway work. Burn them works pretty good. How much do you reckon the alligator snappers are, though, Geek? I did a little research on one time. They said they'd to be about 200 years old or something. But I don't know. That was when I was young and reading one of those field guides.
What's the orange side?
Ponds Rider. We call them a painted turtle.
DTB, you just need to make a ton of them.
Gordon Anderson said, I don't sow nothing. I'm totally organic. Whatever the land grows, I harvest. Yeah, I've heard a lot of DTB. I've never got a real straight answer on that.
Good night, Beaver Creek.
Good night, Travis. Well, you know, people used to eat them right around here, regular, Judy. When I was young, like I said,
Stay safe and healthy too.
I must have made pocket money with selling rabbits and turtles and stuff like that. Yes, Preacher, you can't kill no snakes, no frogs, no songbirds. Anything there's not a hunting season for is protected. And if you're fishing and have a pistol with you, the game warden asks you, so you ain't got that pistol to shoot snakes with, do you? And you better not say yes, or he'll write you a letter for intent. Ticket for intent. Now, I guess you could always claim it was self-defense and he pulled a pocket knife on you, but I don't know if that goes through court or not.
I don't do snakes of any kind. Not even a good pocketbook. No. You can't tell anybody, Judy. It's illegal. You can't do it. Don't tell nobody.
If the game warden sees you run over one on the road on purpose, swerve in, you fix to get it to you.
Yeah.
I know people that's happening. Right down the road from her.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
Don't put it on Facebook.
Don't put it on Facebook. You don't. I mean, I know people do, but if the right game warden happened to see it, and they check Facebook, and they know
You
where
know
you're
people
at.
have got tickets on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, people have got bad tickets for posting
Doves.
animals.
Look at all
shooting
the doves I killed. It'll be about twice the limit. Next
Yeah.
thing you know, there's the game warden. I don't see these doves you had on Facebook.
They don't need to. They've got all the proof they need. They got the picture. And you can say, oh man, I didn't really do that. That was my buddy. But you said on a public forum
And I got a
that
picture
you
of
did.
it in
You
your
got a
possession.
picture to prove it. That's all I need. And yeah, it happened.
They ain't getting the frog either. We know that for a scientific fact.
Yeah, Chris, a couple on that one.
It's a misdemeanor charge on your permanent record.
You got a misdemeanor for getting phone. Oh,
But I didn't think that needed to be 12 at knowledge. So
I'm sorry. I'm keeping up.
we'll just say some of my kinfolk.
Yeah. Alright. DTB is probably illegal in Mississippi too.
I don't know. We got something called the Non-Game Protection Act and the Reptile Activity Protection Act. Here, if you will.
Judy, I didn't think they killed him when they did the roundup. They caught him alive.
They killed him, but I don't think they had one in here, do they?
No, it's just in Texas.
Yeah, Texas, they killed them either. They had fried rattlesnakes for $4 a plate. Yeah. Got friends in Texas. Don't you remember Jerry Kyer said he was at the rattlesnake roundup? They said the feeder man was there to make sure they killed the rattlesnakes right, and he wouldn't have had you kill them wrong.
No, I don't remember that. What y'all need a gun for then, Pops? DTB.
That's what I miss these kids around me.
It's for look.
I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. What I told them the last time they asked me, they said, "You got a pistol to shoot a snake with?" I said, "No, sir, River Pirate."
River Pirates.
I just seen that movie. David Crockett had a fit with him last week.
Just pigging it. Hey guys, I was just wondering what your thoughts on medicated feed. Should you feed them strictly medicated if you don't want to vaccinate them at all? Thanks. Sorry. Just young and trying to get it figured out.
We don't have much of a disease problem around here, so we don't vaccinate. I don't like the medicated feed because a lot of it is, I would have said it's antibiotic. Sometimes it's antibiotic and a wormer, and it's not made to be fed all the time. You're only supposed to feed it when you have sick animals. And there's a withdrawal time before you process them. You got to stop feeding it to them about a month before you eat them by law. And we just don't use it. We worm with an injection and medicate when they're sick with injections. That's how we do it.
DTB said that Jerry Clower lived just south of where he's at. Apparently you can't kill anything like his brother.
We can shoot coyotes and groundhogs. Wild beasts.
On the medicated feed question.
I don't do it, but I ain't saying you can't do it, but we know, you know. But we try to limit some things as much as possible. And I've seen what low dose antibiotics do. Low dose antibiotics over a long enough period, and low dose wormer, you get bacteria you can't kill and worms you can't kill. You're better off not doing
Judy,
it.
sounds like we're in a bad neighborhood.
What happened to you?
She said she stayed before a trailer blew up. It was a meth lab across from me, a guy in jail now, but a dealer, people were doing it.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. You know where she's at.
Not right off. I mean, I know that give or take. She's after the boat ramp, right?
Well, you're from right across from that neck of the woods. And you know the reputation where you're from has.
I don't think Grantham had that. Grantham's more of a,
The,
it's
Yeah.
more of a family thing. Grantham.
A lot of people under there from Dub in around. No,
Let's sit down and talk.
I'm sure. Let me catch up on the comments anyway. Oh. No, they need to live. What I mean?
Laugh out loud. I think it's not like the snakes do.
Oh, Cody's have rights too.
Oh.
Well, I ain't never killed one that wanted self-defense, but I had one pull a pocket knife on me forever river. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Just Picking It. We're here to help. That's our primary goal. Good night, preacher.
Have a good night.
I hate to hear that, Judy. I understand. You know, we got Cody so bad around. We know where you at, Judy. We got Cody so bad, DJ, that I keep expecting to drop a handle on me about any time. Or get took out by one with on roller skates with a rocket strap to his back or something. Well, you know, DTB, we didn't have them. We've only had coyotes about 12 years probably. And groundhogs. We ain't never had a groundhog. Never ever in Eastern North Carolina have we had a groundhog. I asked the old people were they here and we killed them out or something. They said they ain't never been here. And we got infestations with groundhogs now. Of course, there's another wildlife coming back. We got you know, I wonder about that too, DTB. Why in the world would they bring groundhogs? To feed the coyotes? Why would they bring coyotes? They were trying their best to bring red wolves back. And now the coyotes are coming here and bred with all the wild red wolves they turned loose and messed that up. What are you doing?
Just looking for me.
Well, I don't know. Bear fun to hunt. Oh, the bear here natural. Bear, turkeys, deer. You know, really, we've got foxes and coyotes here that well, they brought beaver in here too, did you? They brought beaver in here, turn them loose, and we've been flooded ever since. I guess it probably helped the wildlife, probably helped the ducks, but this hurt the farmers pretty bad. I remember when they brought beaver in, I remember when they wanted no beaver. I remember when they wanted no beaver, they want no turkeys. I mean, they was turkeys, but they weren't nothing right here. You had to go down the river to see a turkey, and they were scarce.
Oh man, we saw the biggest fox the
Thank
other
you,
day.
Big Bird.
he was on the other side of the cow pen watching us work in the garden.
Yeah, just stand there. We've had them sit there and watch us plant the garden and wait to leave and go dig up our pumpkin seeds and eat pumpkin seeds. That's a true story. Happened 2 or 3 times in a row.
Brought their babies out. They watched us, and then when we left, they went and got their babies and came back and ate pumpkin seeds. But this one was huge. He was big. I thought it was a deer at first. He wasn't deer size, but I'm like, what is that?
He was a big fall. He looked big.
Yeah, he was really big.
He might have just been closer than
He was just sitting there all nice and pretty watching us work.
Well, you know, DTB, I got some pictures somewhere I'll show you. The hunters brought a deer in here. We're at brought him back and they killed him out years and years ago. And they go down a couple of counties away where they had a pretty good deer population with boats and catch them swimming in the river. You talk about tough men. They grab these deer and drag them into a john boat and tie them up and bring them back to our county and turn them loose. We got pictures of that. My granddaddy was in on it, and my best friend's granddaddy. Of course, they were good friends, but hey, Rhythm and Life.
Hey, how are you doing?
But the problem we got is some of the people around here feed. They feed the foxes and feed the coyotes and get them good and tame. Because they won't nothing the other year when we had a fox problem run right in between you and somebody else.
And grab a chicken and turn around and go about.
And wouldn't even run. You know, I mean, they'd walk in, get them a fox. I mean, get them a chicken, turn around, walk off with it. It's like a dog, just as happy. We used to have a bunch of goats. The coyotes first started being around here. It wasn't nothing for me to be out there with a flashlight in the goat pasture looking at baby goats sitting there squalling. And coyotes be going for the same goat I was, be 4 feet from me, just look at me. We got something called fox pens here. And I really believe that's where the big bird, our coyotes are different here. I don't know where you're at, but ours are bigger. And
we may have coy dogs.
We may have coy dogs. They say ours are coy wolves. I know we run the one here once in a while that's right good size. So it's got something in it. They say our coyotes are a different species. They're an eastern coyote, not a regular coyote. Sounds like his cousin. Yeah, it's easy to use. But you know, the only thing we've ever really had a problem with is getting baby goats. They decimate your baby goats if you weren't careful. I don't know, even with all the cows, we look after everybody's cows we can. I don't know if I've ever seen a calf that I really felt sure a coyote got. If they got him, they got scared off before they ever eat on him. I never had one get a pig. I've had them try. I've had them run the fence. I've had bobcats try.
We got some pretty tough pigs though.
But you know, they put them coyotes in the fox pens now. And I think that's where they came from. They will never convince me no different that they didn't get out of them fox pens. The first coyotes I ever heard tell of around here were going into fox pens. And then a few years later, we got coyotes, you know.
Yeah.
Night, DTB.
Have a good weekend. Good night.
I hear that a lot rather than I. Apparently, jackrabbit's pretty tough. We can get groundhogs that bad when they tear
the dog that got in with the pig, with the boar.
The one there?
The dog that got in with the boar.
Our boar?
Yeah, the big boar, not this boar.
The one that didn't make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an old big pit bull get in the pen with one of our big sows and a boar. They ate him. They killed him to eat him.
He didn't last long. He got in with, not the boar we have now, we're talking about the 800-pound boar, the one that we got so big and aggressive we had to get rid of.
I come home working on a tractor and looked over there and the dog had something shaking it, something big. I didn't know what it was. And you know how you get about half crazy paranoid. The first thing that went through my mind was somehow he snatched a calf through the fence or something. Oh, got out there, it was an old big black and white bulldog. The dog that got up, had to dig down side the fence, get a little gap. The dog looked like he slid under the fence and he'd make it.
Yeah, I go up the new, what is it called? The new highway, what's the number? The new interstate on the north side of Goldsboro. I go up that to go to work every day. And on the side of the road, about 6:15 or so in the morning, there was 2 coyotes standing on the side of the road watching traffic. And they were huge. They were big. And I called Chris and I'm like, are we supposed to have all these coyotes out here? Well, you know they're out here. But you hardly ever see 2 of them together like that. It must have been a mated pair. Because normally you see one. Just one. It's kind of strange to see 2 of them together. Yeah, I think if you ended up having a pack of them, you'd have a problem. They could take out some big livestock. Christina Thorpe.
Jake said that Samson plot took his demise.
I did not.
Or miss.
No, not really, Jude, because when they get that big, they're really not good to eat. They
Not really, yeah, bull.
If you don't have a welder.
I have took 2x4s and laid over them.
Come get over there so she can see you.
I had to sit down in just a minute what I'm doing. Don't leave I sit down. Take 2x4s and overlap them in the corners like that. We got 2, got 2x4 sandwiched together and do the end. I don't know how to do it like this. You know where the board to go and alternate them and bag and bolt them together with carriage bolts. I used to make jakes like that back when I didn't have a welder.
You've got the panel in the center and the boards on each side of it, and you bolt them together.
But you have to overlap an end.
Right.
You
got your panel inside the wood.
Is
that helping any at all?
It's going to look like that from the side, be a 2x4 or a 2x4, and then you put the next 2x4 like this, and then you go around it like that. In fact, we've got a gate made like that on one of our hog pens. It's old. Made out of a cow panel and 8 2x4s. But you need to bolt it together now. You need to put carriage bolts and washers and bolt it together. You treated wood.
Did that help any at all? He said thank you. I'm not sure if it was helpful or not. Lily's got to go. Good night. Have a good weekend.
Good night, Millie. Tell them next time we do a video down there at the hog pen, I'll try to include that if I remember.
It's kind of old.
I mean, it's old and raggedy, but it give you the concept.
She said yes, very. She would really like that.
But the best thing is to buy your $200 welder.
No, she doesn't know how to weld.
Well, I did about do an online class on welding, teach about anybody how to MIG weld.
Well, that would actually be. Y'all think that would be a good idea to do some videos on how to weld?
With a MIG welder, you teach about anybody how to MIG weld.
MIG welding. I don't know how to weld.
Stuff, Jake can weld, but then
Just pigging it. That's awesome. We were just trying to figure out how to make a door for our pen. And Christina says yes. That would be very helpful. So that would be very helpful.
Well, that's on our pen that our big hogs are in. We ain't had to tear it off yet. But I got some pretty stout hinges on it too.
Yeah, absolutely. And they'll even have their kids watch it. That's really
We made a welding video. Nobody what's got 100 views.
Yeah, but you didn't do a how-to welding video. You just did I'm gonna weld and y'all watch.
They ought to be able to watch me do it. Then do
It doesn't work that way. You have to talk them through it. I keep telling him he's got to step by step, and Chris doesn't do step by step very well.
Tell you, it worked for me. Watch you do it and beat the crap out of you. You don't do it right the first time you do it. That's how you raised me. I ain't never tore a mirror off of my truck. You know them mirrors in that blue Chevrolet, the mirrors come on that truck. You realize
She needs a how-to video.
Oh, well, yeah, I do. But most, I will tell y'all this: there's two things, or really, I'll just tell you, a good welder.
I need to go get socks. My feet are cold.
That's something I wish I'd have seen when everybody was in here. One of the most important things you could ever buy for your homestead, it would pay for itself again and again and again, is a good welder. You don't have to have a $2,000 one or
But
You
don't
just
they
need
need
a-
other stuff to go along with it? They don't get the wire and stuff that goes with it. do they?
well, you need one that uses gas, CO2 gas. It'll use 30 thousandths wire, something in a 180, 175, 180 wire feed welder, and you would be amazed how much money it could save you.
Tell them that they have to get their own gas and have to get their own wire.
Well, you have to buy the gas and the wire separate, you know. Well, she don't know what I'm doing, you. But the teaching technique around here has always been watch somebody do it. You know, that's how you learn how to do everything around here. You're supposed to watch the older folks do it. You're supposed to know how. Then they just get mad at you when you didn't. But a good welder, like mine, I think I bought mine used. Really good on it. It was used, but it won't use. It was new, but it won't. You know, it's been in the box for about a year at somebody else's shop. They bought it by mistake. It was 220 and they used 110s. And I got it for about half price. And some of the ones they sell at Tractor Supply and stuff ain't bad. You just need to get one big enough. One that's not big enough is just a waste of money. You can't do anything with it. But you can build stock trailers. You can build your gates, cow gates, hog gates. You know, those old tubing gates you buy ain't worth having. Those tubing corral panels ain't worth having. The cow bend them all to pieces. They'll work if they're not trying to get out. If they're trying to get out, it will hold them in 5 minutes. Build crates. There's just 1,000 uses on a homestead for a welder. And it turns your self-sufficiency up a notch too. But some of the Harbor Freight ones might be all right, Christine. They might be. I generally don't like electrical stuff from I know, Geeky. I was messing on that a little bit. Well, that's about the way I am, really. I try to steer clear of anything electrical from Harbor Freight, Christina, but one reason is I use all my stuff to make a living with too. And I have to have a little better quality than the average homeowner because I use it every day. But they might be fine. Yeah, Lincoln, everything I got's Lincoln. Miller's all right. But some of the ones they sell at Tractor Supply, I've seen other people have that were, I have rather than I wasn't super impressed with them. In fact, I have one now, and We use it welding on combines, the thin sheet metal on combines when they get a hole and grains leaking out. And it's the hardest thing I've ever done in my. You can weld with it; it is possible, but it's expert level, and you got to use the tiny little welding rods, and it sticks every time you touch it. And then it's not bright enough for you to be able to see what you're doing when you strike the arc. I don't like the thing. I just don't like it. But steer clear flux wire. I will tell you that anything that's got that flux wire where you don't use gas, they will weld. They're, like I said, sometimes the really cheap welders, they might work, but you kind of really got to know what you're doing. They're not good intro. Sometimes you need better quality stuff to learn on than you do after you get better at it. If that makes sense. I don't know if that even makes sense. Maybe you understood what I was trying to say. I don't know, Judy. I use the angle grinder with a cutoff wheel on it overall. That's what you're talking about. That's just a grinder, just a regular old grinder with a cutoff. We have metal cutoff wheel, diamond cutoff wheels we use. Oh, that's something else. Y'all use them cutoff wheels? Good. Quit buying the fiber ones. I found this out last year. Quit buying the fiber ones. You can buy a diamond one for about $15. It'll outlast 10,000 them jerseys. I've got one. I bought one, and I've used it commercially for a year. Yeah, that's one thing is an angle grinder, but I don't know about some of this newer stuff they make. And Gigi, MIG welding there's as much difference between MIG welding and stick welding as there is between an axe and a chainsaw. MIG welding is just so much easier. It's 1,000 times easier. If you got to weld uphill, if you got to weld upside down, with a whole lot less skill, you can MIG weld. Now I went to school to be a welder, so I used to stick weld anything I needed to stick with. But when I got a MIG welder, I quit using that stick welder. And it's one of those things that a stick welder usually requires a lot of practice to do any difficulty. Now, something laying flat on the table, yeah, you can weld it. Be pretty good. If you got to weld uphill and around the corner, or downhill and around the corner, and it's almost, if you're out of practice, you'll make a mess of it. I used to weld high pressure pipe that would stand a load test, and I can't hardly weld a jack on a trailer now with a stick welder. The only thing I use mine for anymore is when you're welding at a bearing race, and you have the bearing race pressed in a house, and you run a bead around the inside of it, it'll draw it up and pull it out. Or welding a liner out of the engine, you can run a bead up each side of it, it'll draw it up and pull it out. That's about all I use mine for anymore. Oh, I don't even know if they make. I'm sure they do, Judy, but I don't do much woodworking. They probably make a saw blade if you go on it, like a circular saw blade, but it would be awful dangerous. You be mighty careful with it if you use it. Yeah, B-Bird, I used to buy a lot of tools from pawn shops. Darlene gets me a lot of tools at yard sales. She's got me some really, really good, expensive name brand tools at yard sales.
People buy tools for a project.
Yeah, that's right. People buy tools for a project. Like somebody will buy, like instead of like Judy bought the $10 grinder, they'll buy the $100 grinder to do one thing, and then it's in the way. They ain't used it 2 or 3 years. Yeah, estate sales rhythm life. That's right. If you're a mechanic, the best place to buy tools is don't wait for the estate sale. Go buy them from the mechanic that retired last year. Because once he figures out he ain't gonna work on his own car anymore, he'll let you, especially if you're a young mechanic and he feels like he wants to try to help you out. They'll give you the deal of a lifetime. Yeah, I like the older stuff too. It was about time to sign off.
Tag Team Live.
That was something I've been thinking about doing a video on, was not buying expensive
Vicky,
tools.
I love yard sales, but there hasn't really been any. I'm hoping that there will after they lift the quarantine. There's this huge one that they have in North Carolina every year.
Did you care if that good day about it?
No. I hold fucking up.
Oh,
I want to pick up that messy dog I made. Not. 'Cause it didn't. There's a yard sale that goes down 301, which is it probably goes 100 miles or more. They have like yard sales back to back, and they have they've said they won't do it this year. They're gonna do it next year.
what would they want to win away?
The 301 yard sale, Highway 301, the one that Colin and I always go to, and Jimmy. He said they're not gonna have it this year.
Are you about to tear up on down the yard? That's makes you happy.
Christina wants to know what's the best amp for welder again.
If you're really gonna do any welding, it needs to be over a 175.
Say that louder.
If you're really gonna try to, if you're gonna take on big projects, see, welders have something called a duty cycle. And the amps may not be as important as the duty cycle. So you need to find one that is probably at least 160 to 190 amps, but it needs to have a long duty cycle. That'll be wrote somewhere on the welder. And what that means is the welder won't work but for so long before it'll get too hot and kick out. And some of these cheap welders, the duty cycle is so short on it that if you tried to build like a gate with it, you'd have to quit halfway through, just something small.
Baby gate. Come
My welder is a
here.
180, but it's a professional model. It says Pro MIG 180 on it, and it'll weld continuously all day. You sit there and run it all day. But the ones that don't say Pro on them, like the ones they sell at Tractor Supply, the lower the amps, the lower the duty cycle, and it get to the point it's ridiculous. You weld a couple inches and you got to quit, wait for it to cool off. That'll run you crazy.
Code Hill! Hey, dude! Code Hill's up here.
Hey, Third Hill. I'm like that.
I told him to wait. This is my buddy. This Lincoln. Buddy. He's not like my baby. But I'm not. He can sit now. He's trying to sit. He's sitting. He's a little gentleman. He's a
What's Third Hill up to?
Tony, what are you up to? Christina said, okay, 160, 190 amps, thanks.
Well, different Northern Tool. Northern Tool seems that's better stuff than Harbor Freight here lately.
Northern Tool, better than Harbor Freight. Geeky and Judy are talking about Sawzalls.
I got a couple of them. I use them here. Really? He's playing with it. Just put the tab in the end.
He just got home. Toad Hill, thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a truck driver, right?
Yeah. And honestly, if it weren't for you, the madness that's going on right now
Be even
will
worse.
be so much worse. So thank you for all you do. You want to eat my salad?
You went there today.
No, well, you can eat it, but
I don't want it. I'd rather feed it to somebody to eat
he
whatever
said
I
thanks.
need. What?
He said thanks.
Well, that's the truth.
Yes.
You know,
This crazy stuff that's going on, it would be so much worse if it weren't for you and all those other drivers out there along with you.
that needs to put the price and be also wrong. Go put it on.
Oh, Christina drives truck too.
Oh,
Thank
right,
you.
that too.
Thank you, Christina. Thank you for all you do. 'Cause seriously, we are grateful for the truck drivers. Seriously, if it weren't for truck drivers, we would be in bad shape. The whole country would. Good night. Southern
put your
Farm and Kitchen. Hey, how are you
Southern
doing?
Farm. What? Come here and put your pizza in here. Where? Put the egg fold like this.
In the bag, in the bottom.
Put them both in one box. Yeah, put them on the eggs, I think.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah, I've been checking out some of the cooking videos from time to time.
Do you also do aluminum welding?
You gotta have you gotta have a welder with a spool gun on it to do aluminum welding, which we have, which we don't have. But a good friend of mine down the road owns a welding shop, does, so I just sent it over here. It's very expensive. Being able to weld aluminum kind of quadruple the
You
cost.
smell that pizza. You ought to see his little nose.
But to answer the question, I can weld aluminum, but I do not have the equipment to weld aluminum because there's not enough of demand for it to pay for it.
Tony Hill said he's got his uncle's old portable Lincoln welder. That thing is awesome. And Judy said so far she's got a 3x3 hole gun, circular saw, but my dumb self accidentally cut the cord when I did the kitchen floor. The guy reattached the cord, but it's real loose.
Yeah, we do that every once.
You got people coming to see you.
Who?
You and Southern Farm and Kitchen coming to see you.
Oh.
And you said tell her that you've been catching.
Yeah, I watch some of her videos every once in a while. Well, that same thing. Southern Farm, I watch a lot of videos on the TV. Okay. I did find out I could like them the other day.
How do you like them?
You got to go down. But I did that. Anyway, we were watching them. It's like you said, can't really comment because it's on the TV. Yeah, I've always wanted a portable Lincoln Toad Hill, but it costs so much around here. And I won't ever pay for it. I don't get enough calls. Best way to put it, I had a portable welder and it blew up. And I never bothered to replace it because I never used it enough. I don't have enough call for one that will pay for it. But they do have one at Northern Tool. It's a generator welder. It's only about $1,500. That actually welds really good. One of my friends has got one. I borrowed a little bit. I wouldn't mind having one of them. It's dependable. It can sit in the barn and still crank next year. Good night, Southern Farm. I'm glad you got stopped by, and we'll sure check out their videos. If y'all want to check out some good cooking videos, you'll check her out.
Good night. Hey, couldn't stay any longer.
Oh, well, we're fixing to get off here anyway. But we didn't find out how hard cooking videos were to do until we tried to do one. Cooking videos are tough.
What?
A battery circular saw. I don't know, Judy. I don't like the battery power stuff. I'd rather have, if I got electricity available, I'd rather have a coal.
Yeah, but you always you take the
But you know, most of my tools are air. So we've got a big air compressor on the service trucks. My drill, saws, everything like that is air. Well, that's right, Tony. I had one probably just about like it's probably what I used to have. They made a bunch of different ones, but they're all real similar. It's a generator wheel. You remember the little red one sitting back in the truck? The one I sold, what's his name? We just never have enough to haul for it. Well, that's true, Judy. Or it didn't keep. You gotta be careful about that. I've seen people electrocuted over cut softwood. I had one in my office. Didn't kill him, but he was in a bind. Yeah, they make good generators. I just got that deal. They put out a lot of current. One will almost run. It'll run everything in your house you got to have at one time. Both freezers, refrigerator, fans, lights. I don't think it'll run. Yeah, that's probably 5,500. That sounds right. Good night, Christine. Oh, we're glad to help. We're glad to help. We're going to have to get off here. We'll give y'all a chance to kind of say good night to everybody and everything. But we really appreciate you coming to talk to us, and we enjoyed it. And looking forward to next time. But we kind of started trying to get off at 11:30. I'm old. It's just hard to get up the next morning. And now we're having to work every Saturday. But I don't like it when people jump off the aisle so fast you don't get a chance to finish the conversation. So we give you a few minutes to say goodnight to everybody and everything.
Good night, everybody. That one. Yeah, I'm telling you. She said that she had to go way across the kitchen floor where the plug was, so I attached an extension cord. Where'd you go? Buddy, go look and see if he's on the dog bed. Is he in Jake's room? Oh. Ninja puppy. Well, y'all have a good weekend. Be safe, stay healthy, and hopefully we'll get to see you guys next week. Good night, Dickie. Have a good week. Good night, everybody. Good night, Toad Hill. Oh, Toad Hill says it's got 2 110 outlets and 1 120. 220 outlets.
Okay, mine might have been a little bit bigger at Toad Hill. I believe I had Now, I think I had one exactly like the one you got. It's small, ain't it? It's got like a 8-horse motor on it, 8-horse gas motor.
Jojo said it's time for a shower and a crown and coat.
Well, I don't need a crown and coat. Yeah. I probably get a massage working anyway else.
Good night, Judy. He's hoping that she has the energy to work and she's hoping the grinder will work. Jojo said yeah. That's it. Don't cut any more cords, Judy. That was it. It's got a little poop.
I hope you won't hear it.
Here it goes to a dog park.
I don't hear everything doing wrong.
Hmm.
This ain't very ready to go. Yeah, bad idea.